You spend your entire life running on a fast treadmill, chasing wealth and status, believing that the next big milestone will finally bring you lasting peace and true happiness. Money promises freedom, yet the more coins you accumulate in your digital wallet, the heavier your invisible chains become, trapping your mind in a cycle of endless anxiety. You trade your precious hours for digital applause, watching follower counts climb, while feeling completely invisible to the real human beings walking right past you every single day. True connection cannot be bought or performed, yet you keep wearing masks at every social gathering, hoping someone will fall in love with a carefully crafted illusion. Recognition feels like a sudden burst of warm sunlight, but it fades too quickly, leaving you shivering in the cold shadows of your own relentless internal ambition. Status is a bottomless pit that demands your entire soul as payment, convincing you that owning expensive material objects makes you somehow superior to other human beings. Every single time you finally reach a destination you fought so hard for, the initial excitement instantly evaporates, replaced by a hollow emptiness that steals your joy. When your entire life revolves around external validation, your inner emotional state becomes a fragile ship tossed mercilessly about by the unpredictable waves of public opinion. You carry heavy expectations on your tired shoulders like a pack of stones, climbing a mountain that leads nowhere except to a cold and lonely summit. Society whispers a persistent lie into your receptive ear, telling you that if you just acquire slightly more stuff, your deep inner restlessness will finally disappear forever. Exhaustion is not merely a physical state of tired muscles. It is the profound spiritual fatigue of running away from your authentic self in search of ghosts. Look at the high price you have paid for your ambitions. Lost friendships, stolen weekends, and a quiet heart that has forgotten how to experience simple joy. You stand before the mirror in the dim morning light, looking closely into the eyes of a stranger who wears your face but carries none of your dreams. Winning a race where the finish line keeps moving further away is not an achievement. It is a meticulously designed prison sentence you volunteered to serve. There comes a sacred moment of absolute breakdown when the old life shatters completely, clearing the fertile ground required for a genuine awakening to finally take root. For years, your entire existence was dictated by a single flawed inquiry. How do I get more applause, more money, more possessions, and more approval from everyone? That question assumes you are an empty vessel that needs filling from the outside, ignoring the vast inner universe waiting patiently inside your own consciousness. Centuries ago, wise philosophers understood this exact trap, teaching that true freedom begins the moment you stop begging the world for scraps of external validation. You decide to radically change the fundamental question driving your days, replacing desperation with deliberate introspection and turning your gaze inward toward your true character. Identity is the quiet architect of your reality. What you consistently choose to practice, value, and embody eventually becomes the unshakable foundation of your entire life. External motivation relies on carrots and sticks dangled by others, while internal motivation is an eternal fire fueled by your own deeply held personal values. True self-worth is never pegged to your fluctuating bank account or your latest viral post. It is an intrinsic human dignity that nobody can grant or take away. When you finally step off the exhausting status treadmill, you realize that competing with neighbors for invisible crowns was the greatest distraction of your youth. Fixating solely on distant goals creates a constant state of lack in the present moment, convincing you that you can only be happy after crossing the finish line. Stoic wisdom reminds you to focus exclusively on your character and your daily actions, because the external rewards are entirely outside your direct control anyway. Letting go of what other people think is not an act of carelessness. It is the ultimate reclamation of your own mental energy and emotional sovereignty. Character is forged in the quiet, unglamorous moments when nobody is watching, clapping, or validating your choices on a glowing digital screen. Integrity means doing the right thing simply because it is right, not because it will make headlines, earn praise, or increase your social standing. Patience is the quiet strength that allows seeds to grow beneath the cold winter soil, long before any green sprouts ever break through the surface. Success is no longer measured by the size of your house or the number of titles on your resume, but by the absolute peace residing within your chest. Every single morning offers a fresh blank canvas to practice courage, kindness, wisdom, and temperance, regardless of what chaos unfolds around you. Stoicism teaches you to be like an unmovable cliff against which the restless waves of external events break in vain, leaving your inner composure completely untouched. You cannot control the wild storms that sweep across the world, but you hold absolute dominion over the harbor of your own disciplined mind. Stop worrying about the final outcome of your endeavors and pour your entire heart into executing your present action with excellence and grace. There is a rare and wonderful freedom found in quiet obscurity, where you can experiment, fail, grow, and create without a judgmental audience watching. The moment you stop trying desperately to impress everyone in the room, you become magnetic, because authentic presence is far more powerful than any performance. Simplicity strips away the noisy clutter of modern life, leaving only the essential pillars of your existence standing strong in the clear light of day. Growth demands that you willingly step into the discomfort of uncertainty rather than clinging desperately to the familiar prison of your past habits. Journeys across oceans and mountains teach you about geography, but the journey inward is the only expedition that truly transforms the human soul. You step into your true personal power, not by overpowering others, but by mastering your own desires, fears, impulses, and wandering attention. Becoming is not a single magical destination you finally arrive at. It is the daily practice of aligning your actions with your highest values. Comparing your behind-the-scenes struggles to everyone else's polished highlight reel is a guaranteed recipe for misery that you no longer choose to bake. When your attention is no longer scattered across 1,000 trivial desires, your focused energy becomes an unstoppable force for good. Peace is not the absence of external storms in your life. It is the presence of an unshakable calmness, right in the middle of the turbulence. Mastering yourself is vastly superior to conquering 1,000 foreign cities, because your greatest opponent has always lived inside your own mind. Intention turns every mundane chore into a sacred ritual, transforming how you wash dishes, walk down the street, and greet strangers. When you drop the frantic urgency of the chase, time expands, giving you the luxury to actually taste your food, hear the music, and notice the sunset. You are both the author and the protagonist of your life's story. You can put down the tragedy of endless striving and pick up a tale of quiet growth. Discovering that you already have enough is the ultimate spiritual alchemy that turns leaden scarcity into the purest gold of contentment. When you stop chasing external shadows and start becoming a grounded human being, your quiet presence naturally uplifts everyone who crosses your path. Like a mighty oak tree rooted deep in the earth, your character allows you to weather any seasonal gale without losing your core identity or purpose. The ultimate reward of stopping the chase is not some glittering prize handed out by society, but the quiet dignity of recognizing yourself in the mirror. Embrace the messy, beautiful journey of personal evolution, knowing that every single stumble was just a lesson designed to guide you back to your true self. The past is an illusion and the future is a phantom. The only place where your life actually unfolds is in the vibrant reality of this exact moment. Transformation happens silently in the dark chambers of your dedication, long before the rest of the world ever notices the remarkable change in your character. A sovereign soul does not ask the world for permission to be worthy. It establishes its own standards and walks through life with quiet, unshakable integrity. You have finally stopped running on the treadmill of endless desire because you realize that everything you were searching for outside was already waiting within. When outer circumstances shift like sand dunes, your inner character remains an unbroken rock of steady wisdom, courage, and unconditional self-acceptance. Stop chasing the empty phantoms of money, status, and applause. Shift the fundamental question of your existence and start focusing entirely on who you are becoming. The journey of true transformation begins today, in this very breath, as you drop the heavy armor of external ambition and embody your most authentic self. If this message resonated deeply with your soul, hit subscribe, share your thoughts in the comments below, and join us on this meaningful path of becoming.